Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1 vs 1 Ranked Duel. Today, we're gonna have a little bit of a nostalgia trip. So, for those of you who don't know, one second here, let me open it up for you. Smite cheat codes. Let me show you real quick. This was my first ever big video on YouTube, or my biggest one for a very long time. It's what kind of got me known before this whole Duel thing. I used to make meme videos, right? Like back in the day, this is like my 4th video or something like that. I never really played. I never really did like commentaries and things like that until later on. And I used to do meme things, and a lot of people know me from this back in the day. Jesus Christ, Rexsi, the music. And I basically just built Fatalis on HEL, and it was super memey, right? Oh god, the cringe. Okay. Yeah, it was something else back in the day. So I thought, you know what? For the nostalgia, let's go ahead and play some Fatalis HEL. We're gonna be building normally with Bancrofts and everything, but we'll throw in a Fatalis in here. And we'll just see what happens. Okay. Go bracer for that cooldown reset as well. Alright. Yeah, like, I guess I should go on. I mean, this probably isn't going to be too serious of a video because I'm up against the Kuzumbo, but hopefully you'll chill and hang around because I can give you some stories about back in the day. The first time I ever played Smite, let's start off with that. The first time I ever played Smite, I was back at school, I think it was like 10th grade or something like that. And my friends were all like playing this game, and like they played it for like hours on end, like a lot of this game called Smite. And I didn't really want to try it. I was like I'm not a huge fan of League of Legends or anything like that, so I was like, I don't really feel like trying it. But all my friends are trying it, and I was like, okay, Jesus, my man's went blink. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a chance. And I tried it out, and I actually enjoyed it. The first god I ever played was actually Thanatos. And because I was super edgy and everything, and what the fuck? Is he going all the way around? Anyways, the first god I ever played was Thanatos, and all of my friends that played with me, there was another friend of mine that also introduced me to the game. We actually couldn't be on the same team. He had a lot more experience than me, but we couldn't be on the same team because we were both. It wasn't fair for our friends because we were just kind of a lot better than them naturally.
Let's go, Jeff.
And that's what kind of set it off. That's what like started this turn of events, and you know what ended up happening with Smite and everything that has led up to that. So I'm thankful for my friends that introduced me to the game. A lot of them stopped playing. A few of them kept going for a while. Like there was this one solo lane carry. He's a real life buddy of mine. Some people in the clan that you might see around if they are on. Although solo lane carry doesn't play anymore. He plays once in a blue moon. Him and #Swed, my buddy Adam, played for I think like another 2 years with me. Like they grinded. Like they played a lot. They enjoy the game a lot. And then my other friend, his name is Big Goob. He's the guy who we couldn't be on the same team because we're both a little more gifted at the game than our other friends. But yeah. He sometimes still plays. He's going for Masters this season in Duel. He plays casually. Yeah. So anyways, that's how that started. And how Duel started was I played Conquest and stuff like, okay, I was an arena main, right? It pains me to say it, but I was an arena main. because I played casually, right? With my friends. I couldn't play ranked with them because they sucked. Like, they were not, like, they were like gold. Like, at the time, I mean, I wasn't that great. I was platinum level, maybe, at the time, which is shit. platinum level then is like maybe like silver nowadays, and they were like gold, silver level players. So it was like I couldn't play ranked with them and stuff like that. So I mainly just kind of played. Arena, and then casual game was with them. That's why a lot of my playtime is. What the fuck, this guy? Is kind of spent on that, like a decent chunk of it. But so I never really had the experience of playing too much ranked conquest, because I never took it that seriously. So if I wanted to play something that I didn't have to rely, like I didn't really have very many, too many friends until I met people like Budger and stuff like that to play ranked conquest with. So I didn't take conquest too seriously, and in my own time, I used to, like in my free time, I would watch content creators because I was interested in content creating. Because I always wanted to be a YouTuber, right? When I was younger, I used to make Minecraft videos. I used to make RuneScape videos, actually, as well. They were pretty cringy. I don't know why I put a point on my 2, I'm distracted here. I used to make RuneScape videos, RuneScape music videos. They're really trash, and they're embarrassing and stuff like that. But, I always dreamed of that. Like, ever since I was a kid. Like, me and my cousin used to daydream all the time about making this YouTube channel, and like we would be like ninjas and stuff like that. It was, that was like my dream as a child. So it kind of interested me back in the day when I wanted to start, creating some content. So I started by seeing Shillaru. I used to see Shillaru, Gamerpawn, Pennsylvania, the Penguin of Death. Those are some of them, and then there was Innocent Rabbit. All those guys, like I used to watch every single one of the videos. Like I used to love looking at the content in the Smite community. It used to inspire me so much, and it made me really enjoy the game. I thought, you know what, maybe I'm gonna try it, and then I was like, yeah, maybe I could like give it a go. And I just tried making some memes. I threw some memes together that were popular at the time, and I created a video. And it was like we had actually my first video ever, before I get to the memes, was an Archon, like, I always wanted to make a montage. I've always wanted to make a montage of my plays, and it was an Archon, it wasn't originally supposed to be an Archon Thanatos montage. There was 2 fucking random plays, Nuwob, as well as, there was a Nuwob play, as well as an Ao Kwang play when he first came out. There's an Ao Kwang play, as well as a Nuwob play, and I didn't even plan on naming it. Like, at the start it says Smite Montage, but I didn't know how to edit enough, so I just didn't bother changing it. So, that's what I made for my first ever video. I posted on a Reddit, and stuff like, it didn't get much attention, but I was really happy, because it got like over 1,000 views. I was so happy. And my second ever video was a commentary. It was a really shit one, where my mic wasn't even like leveled properly, and like my teammates are louder than me. But it was 22-0 Thanatos. It was in like a gold ranked conquest game, and I pretty much just, oops, didn't hear past that. I kind of just, played, and I ended up going 22-0, and although it is a meme. That was, you gotta remember, that was my second video ever. That was my second. It was my second ever, technically, video on this channel. And, of course, it wasn't very professional. And the only reason I didn't delete it, because it was embarrassing, is because, the nostalgia, the memes, it shouldn't be taken too seriously. I hope nobody really does take it that seriously. Of course, some people probably do, but majority of people know that, it was, I was younger, it was all in good fun. And then after that, I got into memes, and I used to upload, like, little shit posts of, like, just random stuff, like, that I would think was funny. Like, little memes and stuff like that, that would make me laugh. I would come up with, like, I would just be bored, like, at school, and I'd be thinking of little ideas that I think people would enjoy. And they actually did get a decent amount of views, like the meme videos, especially like the Smite cheat codes as well as Bellona hacks. Really original, the Rexsi, by the way. Very original titles. Dude, I'm fast. Gotta go fast. I'm back. But yeah, so we transitioned into the memes, and then, when I was also, you know, running around, watching content all the time, what interested me was 1v1, because, you know, Tide Time at the time was really big, and he had gotten a lot of viewers, and, you know, I used to watch him, as well as Sam, and I was like, I used to watch every one of their videos, like, oh my god, look at this, woo, you like this? Stop it. And I used to just enjoy it, and I'd learn off of it, right? And it was interesting to me. And I was like, you know, maybe I could do something like this. I had no idea to build and stuff like that, but I remember I get so nervous playing Duel, and I would enjoy it though. Like, I'd do my own thing, like, I didn't have to rely on teammates. And because I wasn't that smart in terms of builds and stuff like that, I really didn't understand that much about the game other than, you know, like, abilities and stuff like that. I was decent at hitting abilities, and that's practically fucking it. Like, if you go back to my old videos, man, it's cringe on my builds and stuff like that. I had no idea what it's doing. Even in, like, I started learning builds in maybe Season 3. Like, understanding what the items did. Really had no idea back then. Ugh. And eventually, I kept playing. I think Season 3 was when I hit, or when I started to get known for 1v1. Because I would stop uploading, I'd start uploading, I'd stop, and then I would just like upload memes, I'd be busy with school, I'd be doing all this stuff, I just didn't have time for it, and eventually I just started playing Duel, and it started getting a decent amount of views, and I just kept kind of going with it, and then... Yeah. Yeah, bitch, you like this? You know, just Smite cheat codes? Question mark, exclamation point? And yeah, and nowadays, like, unfortunately, I do have to clickbait a tiny bit. I try to keep it as pure, or as unclickbaity as possible. I try to be, you know, tell the truth with what I do. But unfortunately, with the platform that I'm on and growing as a creator and stuff like that, I have to do this sort of thing. It comes all together if you think about it. From my original videos that, like, you know, like, of course they were clickbait, like, HEL cheat codes, question mark, Bologna hacks, like, it was very, very clever back there, right? Back then. But nowadays, it's just, you know, for what I do, it's kind of what I have to do to grow, and, you know, expand more people. Like, it's just more, it's things that more people will, you know, want to click on, and they'll be interested, right? Like, even newer players, because it's a cool concept, and it'll bring more people to the channel that are curious, and, you know, maybe actually enjoy what I do, and don't actually really care about... A good chunk of my community, I know, doesn't really care about the clickbait, because they understand that my videos do not change at all. It doesn't influence anything to do with the videos, and I hope you all know that. I understand why I'm doing this, and why I have to. Oh my god! I'm spam taunting. I should have just kept back. I should have healed first, maybe. I wasn't even up. Whatever. That's the story, though. That's the majority of it. Oh, montages. Montages are also what kind of got me known. A lot of people enjoyed those, and so, you know, I have some of the most popular montages on YouTube for Smite, at least. A lot of people enjoy them. I have a sort of a different style that I went with that I learned. I can't remember how I learned it, but it's working with velocity and timing the music with what's going on in the game, and I don't know, a lot of people enjoyed it, and that's what also got me a decent following. I don't know, I never expected to see myself doing this, but I can't complain, obviously. I'm super grateful. It's really cool to see, like, the time I was changed. How things are just... Oh my god, am I dead? Okay, bro. I'm not building defense. I'm not concentrating here. You don't have to spam top, man. I've got hastened rain.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay. I don't know, man. It's pretty cool to see how much has changed, man. Honestly, it's weird. I don't really talk about it that much, and I know a lot of people are curious about my past and, you know, everything that's happened. If you're also curious about my name and how I got the name Rexsi, I've explained it time and time again, but pretty much how I got the name Rexsi was back when I was in elementary school. I started playing RuneScape. Well, my friend introduced it to me on my babysitter's computer, and I needed to come up with a name. And I just recently got back from a trip. I went to Florida, and I met a person named Rex there. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. He was like nearly the same age as me. I met him for a day, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna name my account Rex. That's how the name happened, but Rex was taken, as you can probably guess. So I was like, you know what? Fine. What about Rexsi? Rexsi was also taken. And then I put Rexsi 4. Rexsi 4 was the beginning of my name. That's how it all started. And then for YouTube, I still had the name Rexsi 4 when I first started. If you look on the old Archon montage, I had the name Rexsi 4. And that's kind of just how it happened. Later. It's kind of how things just happen. And I was like, what rhymes with? I was like, what rhymes with Rexsi? And I was like, sexy. I was like, that's a good idea. I don't know. I thought it sounded cool. I was like, sexy Rexsi. That sounds cool. Little did I know that would be one of my biggest mistakes creating a channel, because, you know, sexy doesn't actually come up in the search bar, and it also seems very condescending and everything. Which I didn't even take into account back then. Like, my name had nothing to do with that. Like, it had nothing to do with my appearance, what I thought of myself, or anything like that. It was literally just because the name rhymed, and I didn't think more of it. And it ended up kind of screwing me over, because for multiple reasons. It made me seem like a huge douchebag. Oops. It made me more difficult to find on YouTube. It made searching for my channel more difficult. It made me less likely to be recommended to people. Bunch of stuff, which sucked. That's why I've changed the name to Rexsi. I know a lot of people are also asking that, but that's the reason behind that. Let's probably check on Bull Demon. But that's that. That's my decision making behind it. The name and the decision to change. It's pretty crazy though. I mean, it's still it's hard for me to believe that this is where I am today, and I don't think you guys will ever understand how grateful I am. I know I try and say how thankful I am on the stream, but it's difficult to really relay that to you guys.
I will stand beside
You know, I sound cliche. Smite cheat codes. Fun fact, Smite cheat codes was scripted. All the plays are with my friends. All of them were fake. Every single one of them, I was just in calls with them and I'd tell them where to go and stuff like that. I know I'm exposing myself, but I wanted it to look better for the video. You can tell, like, I had friends like Shyrook, and Budger was even in it. Oh, that's too good, man. That's too good. Fuck, man. You don't need no defense. Okay. I guess I'll just get, like... Ooh! Would it be... is it this that doubles up over it, and then I would go Spear, maybe? Would that be more effective? Is that how it works? It's like Demonic and Obsidian don't work well with each other, right? But Spear does. I'm pretty sure. That's how pen works. I don't have the formula beside me. I really gotta get the I used to have a piece of paper beside my desk before I changed my desks. That was... It was clipped on beside my monitor that told me the percentage... Or the pen formula. It told me the actual formula for penetration and all that.
Arises. I will stand beside you. Finish them. Arises.
Let's go, man! Easy money.
Arises. Finish them.
Well, this has been fun. I like this type of video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave me a like. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. More content like this. If you did enjoy it and you want me to do more story time videos like this, have any suggestions, things like that, be sure to leave me a comment. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, though. I will see you next time. I will see you in the next video. I will be streaming right now, so be sure to check it out. Twitch.tv/Rexsi. I will see you next time, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.